This is the co-main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The Hurricane, Enriko Kehl, one of the stars of Mixed Fight Championship, making his way down to the ring.
Applaus für Enriko, the Hurricane! Draußen ist Vollmond! Was geht ab? Ich glaube, mein Kopf ist Pilo. Alles gut?
Enriko Kehl has been very busy in recent months, fighting in Bellator kickboxing, fighting in WLF in China. He's 2-2 in his escapades in China, and he lost that fight in Bellator. He's had 6 fights so far this year. Not all of them have gone his way, but here in his home promotion, in front of all his fans, here in Germany, he almost never loses. You have to go all the way back to 2010 to find the last time that Enriko Kehl has lost here in Mixed Fight Championship. This is his yard. Kehl was originally scheduled to face Warren Stevelmans. In this matchup, Stevelmans pulled out with an injury not too long ago, but what a replacement they have found in Arbi Emiev of Chechnya, Russia.
His opponent, representing Chechnya of the Russian Federation, Arbi Emiev.
Arbi Emiev of Russia in Chechnya has also fought for WLF and a lot of the top promotions in the East, including ACB, but he has never crossed paths with Kehl before. It's a very impressive record, almost identical to Enriko Kehl's. So these are two guys who are very, very similar on paper, almost the same age, almost the same height, almost the same experience and records. And I have a feeling that this one, the co-main event of Mixed Fighting Championship 23, just might steal the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are set for the co-featured bout of the evening, scheduled for 3 rounds of K1 rules action in the MFC light middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 177 centimeters and weighted at 72.1 kilograms. His record, 45 victories, opposite 13 defeats with 1 draw, and 27 wins via knockout. Fighting out of Germany, Enriko the Hurricane Kehl. His opponent awaits across the ring and fights out of the red corner. He stands 176 centimeters, his official weight 72.5 kilograms. His record, 40 victories, opposite 12 defeats with 3 draws and 12 wins via knockout. Fighting out of Chechnya of the Russian Federation, Arbi Emiev.
Massive crowd support here at Mixed Fight Championship for Enriko Kehl as we open up round number 1. Left hand connects from the southpaw, Enriko Kehl. Going downstairs now. Kehl opening up very aggressively. Saw his brother Arbi Kehl on the card earlier, successful by knockout in a Muay Thai rules matchup. Enriko also does fight under Muay Thai rules, but here it is kickboxing at 72.5 kilos. Nice left hand there. See the back of him. Enriko Kehl with those circles. Looks like he's been cupping. Has his opponent in the corner now. Whoa! Back and forth they go. A couple of telling shots from both guys. Sneaky left uppercut there from Kehl. Ooh, big shots coming in now from Emiev. Emiev smiling. I think he wants to turn this thing into a fight. Let's go. Oh, nice shot there from Emiev. Finds the head of Kehl. Emiev smiling in there. He's loving every minute of this thing. He's just having fun as we are inside 1 minute now. Kehl showing off, moving those feet around. Talked to Enriko Kehl before this matchup. Oh, down goes Emiev, and he goes down hard. Face first onto the canvas. Referee A.J. Yezhevsky knew right away that he was okay to continue, but that remains to be seen here.
10 seconds.
Closing seconds now. Emiev swinging hard. And that's the end of a action-packed round number 1. Take a look at what happened here. Arbi Emiev all smiles in round number 1, but he took a hell of a shot there from Enriko Kehl. It dropped him flat on his face. Jumped right back up though and was ready for action. Boom. Caught him right on the jaw. He almost fell out of the ring.
Seconds out.
Round number 2 coming up here. Arbi Emiev starting off with a deficit. He's got some work to do here in round number 2.
Round 2.
Kehl holding center ring. Takes a low kick from the Russian. Emiev comes in with a knee and initiates the clinch. Whoa! That was a blatant elbow strike right in the face by Emiev. Well, he's lucky he's only getting a warning right now. That was blatant. Kehl now. Who knows what kind of damage that elbow did. Certainly didn't knock him down, but it could have done a number on him. including maybe frustrating him mentally. Push kick lands to the breadbasket. Obviously, as I said, both these guys with Muay Thai experience. Sometimes old habits die hard. Left hand lands by Kehl. Hard low kick attempted from Emiev. These guys are really turning it up here now. Here comes Kehl. Kehl's been in high-profile matches before. Recently fought Sidichai in his last bout. He's also been in the ring with the likes of Giorgio Petrosian, Buakaw Ben-Chamek. So he's used to high-profile matches, and that spinning back fist gets a, oh, come on now. That's the second time. And Kehl's corner having to be physically restrained now from jumping in the ring. This crowd is, come on now. He's lucky all they did was take a point. If he tries any funny business anymore, this one's going to be thrown out. 1 point has been deducted, and Kehl is now bleeding from underneath the chin. He's got a pretty good gash underneath the chin from that elbow. And it's opened up pretty good now. Now, if this thing does get stopped because of the blood, you've got no choice but to rule it in favor of Enriko by disqualification, I would think. Oh! He went for a touch of gloves in Emiev. I don't think he gives a damn at this point. Keep your eye on Emiev now. Not showing any sportsmanship or respect at all towards Kehl. And now this thing's turning into a war. Enriko Kehl is going right after Emiev. Both these guys. And look at Emiev staring him down. What on earth is going on here? Well, in round two, things really started to get out of control. Two very blatant illegal elbows under these kickboxing rules. You can see that one landed right underneath the chin and split Kehl open. Nevertheless, Kehl extended his hand in sportsmanship to Emiev, who basically said, for a lack of better words, F you, pal. I want to fight, I want a war. What on earth has gotten into Arbi Emiev? Whatever happened to respect and sportsmanship here? Referee trying to get them to touch gloves here to open up round number 3. But look in Arbi Emiev's face tells me that he thinks otherwise. Here we go now, pushing Kehl off. Referee telling him to stop when he says stop. I think there's a very uncomfortable feeling in the arena right now. I think Emiev may not get out of the building without a riot breaking out if he tries anything else. A lot of fans here sitting on the edge of their seat, not to mention the corner of Enriko Kehl. This is the third and final round here. Yeah, look at the face of Arbi Emiev. We still do have a fight with rules going on here, believe it or not. even though a lot of them have gone out the window thus far. Well, Emiev is going to need a knockout here if he's going to win this thing. Having that point deducted and all those illegal shots, there's no way he's going to win on the cards. What happened there? I didn't see an elbow, but he was not listening to the referee again. If he doesn't start breaking in time, he's going to lose another point. Maybe he doesn't really care at this point. Maybe he just wants to hurt Enriko. That's all he came here to really do, is just mess this kid up, whether he's got to do it by the rules or not. Spinning back fist, almost a spinning back elbow. Enriko was slipping in the corner there, catches the leg, and almost going for a single leg takedown here. And Kehl looking frustrated now. 1 minute left in the fight. This thing almost resembling a street fight on the part of Emiev. Nice shot by Kehl. .30 seconds left now. Emiev slowing down a bit. Smiling at his opponent. Give Kehl credit though. He's still obeying all the rules. He's not sinking to Arbi Emiev's level. Final seconds now. Well, wait a minute. Oh, come on. That is just disgusting. There's only about one or, well, there's the bell. So, and now he wants to shake hands with Kehl. Give me a break. What is this guy thinking? Did they do drug testing in Mixed Fight Championship? I think this guy's smoking crack. Enriko Kehl with some choice words for the corner of Arbi Emiev. One of the most bizarre fights I think I've ever seen here in MFC. Listen to this crowd. Well, it was a nice backflip, I have to admit that. That was impressive. This guy might have a job as a pro wrestler too when it's all said and done. Boy, this is going to be an interesting decision. If Emiev wins this thing by decision, this place is going to come unglued. Let's send it up to Mike Markham, the man in the top hat, to find out what that decision is. Well, before we do that, we'll get another look at the replays. Look at that. Well, he's not trying to hurt him there. He's just taunting him. But he shoved his groin in his face. That's about as disrespectful as you can get. Well, you can't say that it's boring here at Mixed Fight Championship, can you? Let's send it up to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of MFC light middleweight action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Your winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Enriko the Hurricane Kehl.
Enriko Kehl wins by unanimous decision, but you wouldn't know it by the reaction of Arbi Emiev, who continues to gloat around ringside. Very distasteful performance on his behalf, to say the least. Blatantly throwing elbows, illegal elbows, hitting Kehl when he was down. and, you know, continuing his escapade here. I'd love to have a couple of cameras follow these guys backstage, document what's happening, perhaps for legal purposes. Coming up next, the main event, the 78.5 kilogram championship is on the line.